More than 1,000 people crowded into the Si'em Lelum gymnasium on the Cowichan First Nation today, there to pay respects and to celebrate the life of Tyeshia Jones. The 18-year-old girl was found in Duncan 1 week ago, murdered. RCMP have made no arrests in her death, and police say they have no suspects. But today was for remembering Tyeshia's life, and as A News reporter Steve Colterman shows us, the entire community paused this morning as Tyeshia's body was brought to its final resting place.
She is gone, but certainly not forgotten. More than 1,000 people gathered this morning to remember Tyeshia Jones.
Her eyes and her smile were the one thing that really touched everybody.
Many arrived early to pay their respects, then stepped outside of the gymnasium to allow others to enter the crowded building. Members of the media were asked not to come inside, and no recordings of the ceremony were allowed.
A lot of silence. Everybody's listening to the words that are being spoken. A lot of love is being expressed right now, and it's a terrible loss.
She was a model. She was a model for the whole young generation, the younger generation. She would come to the school, and I asked her what she wants to be when she grows up, and she said a model.
Tyeshia's body was brought to the gymnasium early this morning, and at approximately 8:30, people were allowed to start going up and paying their final respects. It is a traditional Shaker faith funeral, and so it is a closed casket, but there was a photograph of Tyeshia.
The community has been rallying around Tyeshia's family since she went missing on January 22nd, and the tight-knit First Nation has come together after learning of her death.
We are there for each other, so I mean that just comes through right now, and I think that, you know, it's been really comforting for the family. It's been comforting for all of us. All of us right now are feeling this tragic loss, and so the fact that you can go, you know, walk down the street and have someone smile at you or give them a handshake, it's an amazing thing that Cowichans do very, very well, Unaboriginal and non-Aboriginal.
Following a traditional Shaker faith funeral, hundreds of people joined the procession down Trunk Road. Family and friends made their way to St. Anne's Cemetery to give Tyeshia a traditional burial in the community where she was born and raised and now has been laid to rest.
Steve Colterman joins us now live in our Mid-Island Bureau in Nanaimo. Steve, we stayed away from the service to give the family their privacy. What more can you tell us about the service held at St. Anne's today?
Hudson, the procession made its way through Duncan, past the Jones family home. Not far from St. Anne's Cemetery, the procession came to a stop. At that point, Tyeshia Jones was carried the remainder of the way to where she now is laid to rest.
And what are the RCMP saying tonight, Steve? What's the latest on the investigation?
At this point in time, there have been no arrests made, but the RCMP continue to investigate the death of Tyeshia Jones, with more than 30 officers working on the case. Interviews are still being conducted, and the RCMP will not stop looking for the person or persons responsible until they are in front of the courts.
All right. Steve Colterman reporting. Steve, thank you.
Thank you.